morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. This is Nuzhat Sana. I hope you all are doing very well. And in today's session, we will be discussing the most important current affairs for 19th of October 2024. These are some of the important keywords that we would be covering in today's session. For example, we'll talk about the location of Mount Adams. Then we will talk about National Water Awards, Language Museum, World Standards Day, Bendigo-International-Challenge and Damanganga-Vaitarna-Godavar project. Okay. So now without taking any further time, let's get started. The first question is, Mount Adams, a stratovolcano, is located in which country? The correct answer here is United States of America, that is A option. Mount Adams is basically the largest volcano of Washington, and it has shown increased seismic activity after being dormant for thousands of years. So it is a stratovolcano that is located in Washington State, USA. It stands at 12,277 feet. That means it is 3,742 meters tall and it is 18 miles wide. Mount Adams is larger by volume than Mount Rainier, which is the highest peak of the state. It is the part of 1,250 square kilometers volcanic field with at least 120 mostly basaltic volcanoes. So these volcanoes has over 10 active glaciers supplying water to the surrounding ecosystem, and its last eruption occurred between 13,800 to 7,600 years ago. That means during the Stone Age. Okay, so that's why it came into news. Mount Adams is a stratovolcano that lies in USA. Okay, in the next slide we will be talking about important countries that came into news. India recently signed a 10-year agreement with which country to develop and manage the Chabahar port? Obviously, this agreement has been signed between India and Iran. India signed the Intergovernmental Framework Agreement on the India-Middle East-Europe Economic Corridor along with which country? The correct answer is UAE. Shaheen-2 missile is developed by which country? It belongs to Pakistan. What is Sierra Madre recently seen in the news? It is a kind of landing ship. India has recently signed a bilateral investment treaty with which country to ensure the protection for investors? India has signed this treaty along with Uzbekistan country so as to ensure the protection for investors. Which country has recently banned the media from reporting on the activities of political parties and associations? This is the country Mali. In which country did India send the humanitarian help amid a cholera outbreak? This is the country Zambia. Okay. Question number 2 is, what is the name of the first vessel that was launched under the 2 multi-purpose vessel project by the Indian Navy? This is Samarthak, that is C option. Indian Navy recently launched Samarthak, which is the first vessel of the multi-purpose vessel project at Larsen & Toubro shipyard in Kattupalli, and this initiative is part of India's Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India programs, in which we promote the indigenous shipbuilding, right? So Samarthak is designed for various roles including the towing ships, launching targets and testing weapons. This vessel is 106 meters long, 16.8 meters wide, and it can reach the speeds of up to 15 knots. So the project strengthens the Navy's focus on self-reliance in maritime defense, right? So Samarthak is the first vessel that was launched under the 2 multi-purpose vessel project by the Indian Navy. Now if we talk about the Atmanirbhar Bharat, who launched the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative? It is the initiative of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And which sector aims for high employment under this program? This is MSME, micro, small and medium enterprises, right? And Atmanirbhar Bharat scheme was announced in the year 2020. Similarly, if we talk about Make in India initiative, it was launched in 2014, right? Now in the next slide, we'll be talking about important defense related current affairs. The first question is, Hellfire missiles which were seen in the news are developed by which country? These missiles are developed by USA. Defense testing infrastructure scheme was launched by which ministry? The correct answer is Defense Ministry. Recently, the naval forces of which 3 countries launched a joint exercise near the Gulf of Oman? These are China, Iran and Russia. INS Jatayu, which has recently been in the news, is the Indian naval base located in which region? INS Jatayu lies in Lakshadweep Islands. What is Tupolev Tu-160M recently mentioned in the news? It is a kind of strategic missile carrying bomber. Akashtir Air Defense System was developed by which organization? Answer is BEL, Bharat Electronics Limited. Alexandria, which is a port city recently seen in the news due to the visit of Ines Taber, is located in which country? Alexandria lies in the country Egypt, and few days back from India side, Ines Taber has visited this place. Okay. Question number 3 is, which state has bagged the Best State Award in the 5th National Water Awards 2023? The correct answer is A option, Odisha. The 5th National Water Awards 2023 were announced in New Delhi, where Odisha has won the first prize for being the best state, and then it was followed by Uttar-Pradesh in second place, and Gujarat and Puducherry jointly secured the third place. Okay, so this event was led by Union Minister C.R. Patil. Here basic aim was to recognize the efforts in terms of water conservation and management. So a total of 38 winners were honored in different categories, promoting awareness of sustainable water practices, and the awards underscore the importance of effective water management in addressing the challenges that are related to water scarcity and sustainability. Okay, so Odisha state has bagged the Best State Award in the 5th edition of National Water Awards 2023. Okay. In the next slide, let's talk about important awards and honors related question. The first one is, Kotai Amir Communal Harmony Award, which was seen in the news, is associated with which Indian state? The answer here is Tamil Nadu. Dena Saime Tewari, who recently passed away, was associated with which sport? Answer is long jump. Which one of the following literatures have been named the recipients of the 58th Jananpith Award? 58th edition of Jananpith Award was given to Gulzar and Jagadguru Rambhadracharya. Recently, who was unanimously elected as co-chair of the Digital Innovation Board of ITU, International Telecommunication Union? This is Neeraj Mittal. Surjit Patar, who recently passed away, was the poet of which language? Recently he passed away and he was the poet in Punjabi language. Who won the Abel Prize 2024, sometimes called the Nobel Prize of Mathematics? This year, Abel Prize has been honored to Michel Talagrand. Malti Joshi, who recently passed away, was associated with which field? Answer is storyteller. Okay. Question number 4 is, recently the Uttar Pradesh government has established country's first language museums of Hindi literature in which Indian city? The correct answer here is Varanasi. Basically, UP government is launching India's first language museum that is dedicated to Hindi literature in Kashi. Why Kashi? Because it is the parliamentary constituency of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, right? So this museum aims to showcase different manuscripts, photographs and documents of renowned Hindi scholars like Kabir Das and Munshi Premchand, and it has a budget of 25 crore rupees. It will include an amphitheater and garden as well. It definitely enriches the cultural heritage of the region. So this initiative highlights the historical significance of Kashi in Hindi literature and its prominent literary figures. Okay, so UP government has established the country's first language museum of Hindi literature in the city of Varanasi. Okay. In the next slide, we will be talking about important art and culture related current affairs. Chapchar Kut festival is celebrated in which Indian state? This festival is celebrated in Mizoram. Which style of architecture was used in the construction of the Jagannath temple recently seen in the news? Answer here is Kalinga architecture, and Jagannath temple lies in Puri in the state of Odisha, right? Next is Makha Bucha ceremony is associated with which one of the following? So it is associated with Buddhism. Saint Kilang festival is celebrated in which Indian state? It is the festival of Meghalaya. The Buchasan Wasi Akshtar Purushottam Swaminarayan Sanstha temple was recently inaugurated in which city of UAE? It was inaugurated in Abu Dhabi. Recently, a team of archaeologists discovered a unique Iron Age megalithic site in which Indian state? Answer here is Telangana. Recently, reality tech firm unveiled a digital twin of Muhammad Quli Qutub Shah's tomb in which Indian city? This is Hyderabad. Okay. Question number 5 is, what is the theme of World Standards Day 2024? First of all, this day is observed every year on 14th of October. Why? To honor the experts who create voluntary standards for safety and consumer satisfaction. It originated in the year 1946, leading to the creation of International Organization for Standardization in the year 1947. So the first official World Standards Day was held in 1970, and national standard bodies and organizations like ISO, ITU, etc. mark the day with events like seminars and exhibitions. The day highlights the role of standardization in healthcare, policy making, privacy and security. This year the theme is Shared Vision for a Better World, Standards for the Changing Climate. Okay, so two things are important. When do we observe the World Standards Day? Answer is 14th of October, and this year the theme is Shared Vision for a Better World. Okay, in the next slide, let's talk about important days and themes. The first question here is, recently where was the 20th edition of Maritime State Development Council meeting held? This meeting took place in Goa. What is the theme of India International Science Festival? Answer was Science and Technology, Public Outreach in Amritkal. Which day is observed as World Milk Day every year? We celebrate World Milk Day on 1st of June. What is the theme of World Migratory Bird Day 2024? The theme was insects. Okay, and you have to tell me which two other days are celebrated on 1st of June. Please write your answer in the comment section. Which day is observed as International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression every year? This is 4th of June. What is the theme of World Suicide Prevention Day for 2024 to 2026? The theme is Changing the Narratives on Suicide. And last question is, what is the theme of World Consumer Rights Day 2024? Theme is Fair and Responsible Artificial Intelligence for the consumers. Okay, and when do we observe the World Consumer Rights Day? So we celebrate this day every year on 15th of March. Okay, now moving to question number 6. Who won the women's singles title at the Bendigo-International-Challenge badminton tournament that took place in Australia? The correct answer is C option, Tanya Hemant. Okay, Tanya Hemant won the women's singles title at the Bendigo-International-Challenge badminton tournament that took place in Australia, and she has beaten the player from Taipei named as Tung Xiao Tong in the straight games. Okay, so this is the Tanya's third international title and her first title in 2024. She was the runner-up at the Polish Open and Azerbaijan International in 2024 as well. Tanya won the titles at the India International in 2022 and Iran Fajr International in 2023. Also, if we talk about the men's doubles title, India's Hari Haran, Amsa Karunan and Ruben Kumar lost to the players of Taipei named as Cheng Ching Kwan and Pole V. Okay, so Tanya Hemant won the women's singles title at the Bendigo International-Challenge badminton tournament that took place in Australia. Okay, in the next slide, let's talk about some sport-related current affairs. The first question is, Prachi Yadav, who recently won 2 gold medals in the ACC Para-Cano Asian Championships 2024, belongs to which Indian state? She is from Madhya Pradesh and recently she won this championship. Which country is the host of World Pickleball Championship Series? The correct answer is India. Nahid Divecha, who recently won 2 gold medals in the Indian Masters National Badminton Championship, belongs to which Indian state? Answer here is Maharashtra. Recently, who became the first Indian woman to win an Olympic medal in shooting with bronze at Paris? Answer is Manu Bhaker. Recently, who has been appointed as the new head coach of the Indian senior women's football team? This is Santosh Kashyap. Who won the 56th edition of National Kho-Kho Championships 2023 to 24? The answer here is Maharashtra. Recently, where was the 43rd edition of World Medical and Health Games held? The venue was France. Okay. Question number 7 is, which country hosted the 19th International Conference of Drug Regulatory Authorities? The correct answer is A option, India. The 19th edition of this conference was hosted by India, and it actually brings together global regulatory authorities so as to enhance the cooperation in drug regulation, sharing knowledge and addressing the challenges like antimicrobial resistance and what is the role of artificial intelligence in healthcare sector. So this conference underscores India's commitment to global health standard by recognizing its position as the pharmacy of the world by ensuring the access to quality medicines and vaccines, especially post-COVID-19. So key discussions also focus on regulatory preparedness for future health emergencies. Fine. So India is the host for the 19th edition of International Conference of Drug Regulatory Authorities, right? In the next slide, let's talk about important questions regarding summits and conferences. Recently, where was the Critical Minerals Summit 2024 held? The venue of this summit was New Delhi. Where was the first national conference on promotion of seaweed cultivation held? This is Kutch in the state of Gujarat. Recently, FICCI organized Cold Chain and Logistics Summit at which place? This is New Delhi. Recently, where was the India's Progressive Path in the Administration of Criminal Justice System conference held? Answer is Guwahati. Recently, where was the first ever trilateral service planning conference called Parivartan Chintan held? This is Delhi. Where was the 60th edition of Munich Security Conference held? This is Germany again. Mobile World Congress 2024 is recently hosted by which country? This is the country Spain. Okay. Now question number 8 is, recently the Indian Navy's second very low frequency radar station is inaugurated in which Indian state? The correct answer is B option, Telangana. Our Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has inaugurated the Indian Navy's second very low frequency radar station in Telangana. Okay. So it is the Navy's second VLF communication transmission station in India, and if you talk about the first VLF radar station, that is named as INS Kattaboman, it is located in Tirunelveli in the state of Tamil Nadu, right? So the second very low frequency radar station has been inaugurated in Telangana. In the next slide, let's talk about important national current affairs. The first one is, which ministry has consistently ranked amongst the top 10 ministries in grievance redressal assessment index for 2023 to 2024? This is Ministry of Home Affairs. Which state government has recently launched road safety force so as to prevent the road accident? This is the initiative of Punjab. Recently, the National Human Rights Commission issued a notice to which state government on custodial death row? This is Odisha. Which ministry recently launched the first National Additive Manufacturing Symposium 2024? It is Ministry of Electronics and IT. Operation Sarva Shakti is launched by which armed force? This is Indian Army. Recently, which ministry inaugurated the Fast Track Immigration Trusted Traveller Program? The answer here is Ministry of Home Affairs. Recently, which state has established the world's first conservation and breeding center for Asian king vultures? This is Uttar-Pradesh. Okay. Question number 9 is, which state government recently approved the Damanganga-Vaitarna-Godavar river linking project? So this is the project of Maharashtra state. Actually, Maharashtra cabinet has approved this project along with Damanganga-Godavari river linking project, and this project aims to address the water scarcity in northern Maharashtra and in Marathwada region. The total cost of the project is 15,710 crore rupees, and Damanganga-Vaitarna-Godavari project received 13,497 crore rupees in funding, providing 160.97 MLD of water and irrigating 33,110 hectares. Okay. While if we talk about Damanganga-Godavari project, it was approved with 2,213 crore rupees, supplying 100 MLD of water and irrigating 12,998 hectares. Okay. So these initiatives aim to significantly improve irrigation and water availability, especially in the Sinar Taluka and the Nashik district, right? So both of these projects are associated with Maharashtra. The first one is Damanganga-Vaitarna-Godavari river linking project, and second one is Damanganga-Godavari river linking project. Okay. In the next slide, let's talk about important government schemes. The first one here is, NOAA scholarship program is associated with which Indian state? This is the program of Odisha. Recently, which institution has approved $240.5 million in loans to advance rooftop solar system installations in across India? This is Asian Development Bank. What is the primary objective of Geo-Parsi scheme recently seen in the news? Basic objective is to reverse the declining trend of the Parsi population. What is the primary objective of Vivad Se Vishwas scheme 2024 recently seen in the news? Basic objective is to reduce ongoing litigations related to income tax. Remission of duties and taxes on exported products scheme recently seen in the news comes under which ministry? So it functions under Ministry of Commerce and Industry. One Stop Center scheme is formulated by which ministry? The answer is Ministry of Women and Child Development. Namaste scheme is related to which group of workers? It is dedicated to sanitation workers. Okay. Moving to question number 10. Which city is the host of Saras Ajivika Mela 2024? Answer here is B option, Gurugram. Saras Ajivika Mela is being organized by Ministry of Rural Development from 13th to 29th of October 2024 in Gurugram. Over 900 rural women artisans from around 30 states are participating. The fair showcases diverse products including Tusar sarees, Bak prints, Patola sarees, Katha sarees and Rajasthani prints. Products include the wooden craft from Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, dry fruits and handloom items from Jammu and Kashmir, and Palash and the natural food from Jharkhand representing the rural culture in across India, right? So Gurugram city is the host of Saras Ajivika Mela 2024. If we talk about the different products, which Indian state is predominantly known for producing the Tusar silk? So answer is Jharkhand. Bath print textiles can be traced back to which Indian state? Answer here is Madhya Pradesh, right? Now in the last slide, let's again see important questions regarding art and culture. Ahobilam Paruvita festival is celebrated in which Indian state? It is a festival of Andhra Pradesh. Kaleshwar temple is located in which Indian state? This temple lies in Karnataka. Recently, scientists have discovered over 300 new Nazca lines in which country? These lines are found in Peru. What are geoglyphs and petroglyphs recently seen in the news? They are ancient art forms. Ari Chelmunai point is located in which Indian state? This point lies in Tamil Nadu. Where was the 42 days Mahamandal festival inaugurated? Answer is UP. Recently, where was the country's first sunken museum inaugurated? Answer here is Humayun Tomb. Okay. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. I hope you have liked it. At last, I'd like to give you homework, and today the homework is related to your reports and indices category. Okay, so here on the screen you can see 7 questions. Please read each of the questions carefully and try to answer them in the comment section. Now before concluding, let me again remind you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. So if you want the PDF of the lecture, you can subscribe to that course by paying a very nominal fees. Okay, so now we will be meeting tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Tomorrow is actually Sunday, so we will be meeting on Monday. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.